Also, I'm 54. Like, I've been around. I've done some stuff. I'm good. I feel like maybe I haven't experienced everything I want to experience yet, but I feel okay.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna start living a long time, man.
Yeah, my mom was 90. I think she was 92.
Oh, that's
92,
me, yeah.
bro. That's a long fucking time.
And, you know, when you start to think about, like, why are people breaking down and dying, it's probably because of some sort of, you know, let's say it's a disease, for example.
Right.
There are AI, for radiology, I'll give you a specific example. There's AI devices out now that are 50% more effective at finding cancer in the body than a radiologist. 50%. So if you're talking about screening and eliminating cancer, like early, AI is way more efficient at doing that, right? So that's just base level diagnosing and finding problems before they evolve.
Like a drain. Seems like these old people are a drain.
Well, don't get me started on Social Security and the problems that, you know, people are living to 100, 110, 120.
It's too much.
But let's tell you
enough already.
So you break a hip.
Can't we have like a cap? Like at 90, like you have to report at 90. You have to report somewhere. You know,
maybe in Canada.
They give you like I think like dying from like an opiate, like morphine seems like a good way to go. Like they get a slow drip for maybe an hour or so, and they slowly up the dose, and you just fall asleep and you stop. Like that seems okay to me. And at 90, like you've had a good run.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm this is getting pretty macabre.
You'll get to edit this.
Yeah,
you'll be able to edit. Listen, this one part. Like, you can make what timestamp?
Slow dripping the elderly.
You can timestamp this and mark that. Listen, you got to get rid of this part. I don't know what this guy went off script. I don't know what he was saying.
Yeah, it sounds like you and Justin Trudeau would get along quite well. Or in Seattle, they're doing like assisted suicide. That's crazy, dude. When you start talking about like.
I'm Catholic. I don't believe that.
That is literally happening in Canada, where they're saying like, well, we can't afford to provide you medical services, but have you considered killing yourself? Like, here's a nice brochure to show to grandma.
I'm a huge capitalist. Like I love capitalism, but to be honest with you, you know, I would like free healthcare. So yeah. It would be nice. Like I get it. I love the I love the TikToks when they'll show like all these, you know, American jets and what is it, the carriers and everything, and it's like you know, the whatever, China's about to find out why Americans don't have free health care. And then they'll show this massive carrier and the jets taking off. And
oh man,
you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
I think that's hilarious. I'm like, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, free healthcare. I don't know if it's possible, to be honest, because
I don't think in the United States, because there's so many different healthcare providers. Like you would have to go in and nationalize all these. You'd have to go in and buy up all these companies.
That's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You need to have incentive structures too. Like
anything the government runs, they do a horrible job.
Yeah, I don't know anything that they do super well.
Well, no.
You can leave that in the comments if you know something.
The military, although it's, of course, I'm sure they're also paying way too much for every single thing they get, but. You know, we do have a pretty good military, but if you throw enough money at that problem, you're going to get some good stuff.
Yeah, I would think so. You know, I think it comes down to incentive structures at the end of the day. Like when Biden announced that, hey, we're going to give you a better interest rate on a loan if you have a worse credit rating.
Yeah, well, he's an idiot.
What the hell is that?
That's just stupid. That's as stupid as paying, you know, as people that have never had slaves paying reparations to people that were never slaves.
Right.
Like, it's just, what are you doing? Stop it.
Or if you if you have a large student debt, we're going to pay off your student debt. Bro, these are the richest, wealthiest people that have the greatest opportunity for upward advancement. You're just going to pay off all their debts?
Well, listen, as soon as that was announced, I thought, wait a second. Like, that debt, most of that debt is not even held by the government. Like, these are private banks have lent that money based on guidelines set by the government. So the government would have to come in and buy up all that debt and then satisfy it. So, you know, even if it's held by, even though a bulk of it may be held by, let's say, Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac or, you know, Sallie Mae, right? Sallie Mae that holds the student loans, right?
I believe so.
So, but it's still not all of it. So you can't go to, if you're making, because I was making my payments when I had when I had student loans, I was making my payments to banks.
Yeah.
So, but I had borrowed the money from like Sally Mae, and then I was making payments to different banks. So it's like, so you can't go to Bank of America and tell them that you're going to satisfy that debt. And of course, it went all the way up to what? To the
Supreme Court.
Supreme Court
Yeah.
said you can't do
the
that.
Supreme
What are
Court
you
struck it
doing?
down, and then Biden came back a few months later and said, we're going to do it anyway.
No, you're not.